Ito holds up a hand before anybody touches the fire engine door. Wait, Dex just got here. He needs to know what the hell happened. Dex looks around at the exhausted group. Yeah, that might be useful. So Ito gives him the short version. Outbreak started when we were leaving the Predators game. We got away from the crowd through Bridgestone's service tunnels and hit a security room. Found some gear. Girth has the handgun. Girth raises it slightly. We made for the loading dock and stole a box truck. Used a zombified security guard's radio to pull most of the infected away from it. Dex gives Ito a look. You did what? Long story. Fozzie cuts in. I killed one with a baton. Casey immediately adds, after almost getting eaten. Fuck you, News. We drove out, considered hitting the armory, decided it was too dangerous and came here instead. Casey points outside. Approach went badly. Very badly. Girth adds. We had infected on us, Ito says. So I jammed Fozzie's baton against the box truck accelerator, aimed it at the crowd, and bailed out.
Damn.
Dex slowly looks at Fozzie. You lost your baton? Fozzie points at Ito. Apparently my baton became a cruise control system. Ito gestures around the station. We got inside and locked everything down. Found Mason, a firefighter, pinned under a rack. I treated him. He's alive, no bite. Then Ito points toward the engine. That's Captain Harris. He had a deep cut on his arm from sheet metal. Says one of the infected grabbed him afterward, but never bit him. We couldn't be certain scratches don't transmit it, so Harris locked himself in that cab. Dex's expression changes. He volunteered? Yeah. He's been in there how long? About 12 hours now. Dex looks through the window. Ito continues. We gave him food and water and left him isolated overnight. I just checked him. Pale, exhausted, probably dehydrated, but his eyes are tracking normally. He recognized me, and he gave me a thumbs up. No obvious infected behavior. Dex absorbs all of it. Then his eyes move around the station. So right now we have a defensible firehouse, food, medical supplies, an ambulance, an injured firefighter named Mason, a captain of unknown infection status locked in an engine. He looks at the five of you, and whatever each of you managed to carry out of downtown. Ito nods. That's where we're at. Dex looks back toward Harris. All right. Now all five players are caught up, and Captain Harris is still waiting behind that glass.
All right. So I guess it took the roll and built what it gave back to me, because it was saying like Harris blinks at Ito, then he lifts his injured hand, gives a weak thumbs up, and I said like, hey, well, dead guys usually aren't that polite, and so like it just picked up, summarized that into where we're at now. So I guess what we have to decide now is, do we pull Harris out and do we try to get him well, and do we add these guys into our group, or do we figure out and see if we want to go somewhere else? Because we're at the fire station. End goal doesn't have to be to my house. It could be somewhere else. But I think the main point is like, we're holed up here. If we do choose here, then we have to figure out, all right, well, if we're going to stay here, like, how do we make this defensible? And do we have to go out and loot and get supplies? Or, you know, what are we going to do? Right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to stay here? Do we want to make the firefighters part of our crew? Or do we want to say, hey, thanks for the food, we're going to be on our way, and then head over to my house?
Do we know how bad it is out there? Like, are we talking hordes on the street, or are we just talking it got a little crazy and we're just bunkering down, it's kind of quiet?
I think
we're kind of on the second
bad.
one. I think we're sitting in the middle of the second one you just said, but the first one is out there.
Yeah,
it's
like,
pretty bad.
Yeah, it's like
Because at the arena, it was like there's 10 in front of you, and you're like, oh fuck, okay.
Yeah,
and then
like
we get here, and it's like there's 2.
Yeah, like when we were trying to get in the fire station, like we made a little Girth shot, and like all the motion. Yeah, well, didn't you shoot your gun, Girth?
Oh, I thought you said I'm like shot.
No.
Get him out of here.
No,
he fired.
Yeah, he fired his gun.
Started blasting.
Yeah, and then when that happened, like all the motion detector lights around all the houses started like turning on, but it was because like dormant zombies were moving, and they're like, oh, what the fuck is that? So then, like, not a horde like 28 days later, but like every single property had like zombies coming out onto the street towards us. So they're pretty much everyone's a zombie everywhere.
The other thing is now our box truck is totaled.
Yeah,
because you ran it into pile of zombies. So, and then it hit
Oh,
a group of parked cars. So,
Oh yeah. Does the ambulance still work? Oh, let's do this. Let's do a
Well, hold on. My next question before that is, so our next plan is to go to your place, you said?
yeah, because I have guns, ammo,
And do you live like
lockers.
on the edge of town, or how far away do you live?
I live like kind of in the sticks. Like it is a neighborhood, but it's like it's out near what we call the agricultural center, so it's far. It's
Well, I
secluded.
think like a friggin' fire. We have a fire truck, right?
Yeah, we have a fire truck. The injured guy's in
That
it
would be
right
kind
now.
of sick if we filled it with water and someone was up there on the water turret or whatever, shooting zombies like where we're driving and shit.
We were last night just fucking
Yeah.
blast them with water.
Yeah, I'm gonna one up you, dude. I was like, what if we found a crane, lifted the fire truck on top of the building, and started blasting?
Oh, we could fill it with gasoline. It'd be a flamethrower.
Oh, that would be kind of.
Oh fuck.
Oh man.
yeah, I also thought the fire station might not be the best place because other survivors will probably eventually make their way to there. So we probably need to get as much supplies as possible and then just dip.
You're not.
And the fire truck is a very good vehicle to roll out in. So
Describe things in a fire truck that fire trucks normally don't have, Braden. But like fucking, they're bulletproof and this and that. So AI is like, oh yeah, by the way, your fire truck's bulletproof. I forgot to.
because the AI is picking up everything as we're talking.
Braden's gonna
know,
do a
right?
combat roll through the woods.
Yeah.
Fozzie does a combat roll to get closer.
All right. So now.
I mean, the fire truck has a lot of storage space and like space on the back. Aside from the space inside the cab, I think we could carry a lot of shit with that.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's a lot of storage space for like the gear, the flash gear, and you know their SCBA tanks and stuff like that, fire axes, water hoses, all that stuff. So
Oh, and we can fucking use those tanks, toss them off and shoot them, little explosives.
All right. So I'd say then let's outfit the. Let's plan to leave the firehouse. We'll make sure Harris is all good and leave them there so they could defend themselves. And then ask them if we could take the fire and outfit
And
the
if
fire
they say
truck.
no, we should kill them.
Well, ask them as Girth holds his gun to their head.
Yeah. Are you sure this is okay?
we strapped
Yeah.
them to the front of the fire truck.
Yeah.
You wouldn't mind handing me those keys, right?
Yeah. Man, that's a nice fire truck you guys got over there.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that idea.
no.
Yeah.
So we decided that we want to get Harris out, make sure he's okay, ask them if we can take the fire, and then take the fire truck to get to my house, since the box truck is fucked. Okay.
Ito looks around at the group. We're not staying here forever. The box truck's totaled, and if Harris is good, that engine gets us to my house. Dex looks toward the massive red truck. Better than walking. Girth keeps the handgun low but ready as Ito approaches the cab. Harris, we're going to let you out, slowly. Harris nods. The lock clicks. Ito opens the door and immediately steps back. For a moment, nobody moves. Then Harris carefully climbs down. His legs nearly buckle when his boots hit the concrete. Ito catches his arm. Harris is weak, dehydrated. His forearm hurts like hell. But he's talking normally. He recognizes Mason. He knows where he is. And after spending the entire night isolated, he still shows none of the obvious behavioral signs of infection. Ito gets him seated and gives him another quick look before asking the real question. Our vehicle's gone. My house isn't far from here. We've got supplies there, and eventually we need to start figuring out where our people are. Ito gestures toward the engine. Can we take it? Harris looks at Mason. Then at the five of you. Finally, he looks at the fire engine. If Nashville is really as bad as you say, he pulls the keys from his pocket. That truck isn't helping anybody sitting in this bay. He hands them to Ito. But I'm coming with you. Mason immediately speaks up. So am I. Harris looks at Mason's injured ankle. You can barely walk. Then I'll sit. Dex looks around the group. That means 7 people potentially leaving together. And a fire engine gives you room, protection, equipment, and one hell of a way through blocked streets. But before anyone opens those bay doors, there's an obvious opportunity. You have an entire fire station to loot for useful gear before heading to Ito's house. Do you load the engine first, or leave immediately?
Definitely load.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't take the risk on that shit.
Do we want Girth to start to deteriorate mentally and then just shoot both of them in the head and say, fuck it, we're going?
Yeah, I'm just like, you know what? I've had a lot of pent up shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. We can kill them, but I mean, we could always just make them sit on top of the fire engine, and like if we ever need a little decoy, you know, Burrito just jerks the wheel and sends them flying off the side, and then
I love that idea.
Did I miss
I love
something? Did they? They're giving us the fire truck, right? And they're not
Yeah.
like being dicks about it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, one of them's hurt, and I'm kind of like, this guy's baggage.
Yeah, like both
Yeah,
of
that's
both
why
of them are hurt.
we use them as like a meat hook, you know. Like, hey,
We could
come get
convince
'em.
them to come with me. You could convince them to come with us.
Oh, I'll
They
convince him to
want to
buy-
come with us. They
buy-
said, yeah.
Well, yeah, fuck it.
He said,
Say,
he's-
oh, you know what? There's no room in the fire truck. You got to get on top.
yeah,
Well,
it's
as the firefighters, I would say we need you experienced firefighters on the back manning the water gun.
yeah. Okay, I like that. Okay. Let's do that. So let's say, we agree to have
Okay.
them come along with us because they are fire and know how to use and operate the truck. We'll say we want to load gas into the sprayer to turn it into a flamethrower.
This is getting crazy.
I know, and they will ride on top and in the back to help navigate.
Make sure you put in there that we're grabbing supplies, so it
Oh.
doesn't think like
Or not, yeah.
that we're not.
Okay.
And start loading up all the weapons and gear that we need. All right.
Let's see. Yeah, dude, I say we ice this bitch. His ankle's broke.
Useless.
Oh man. Okay, here we go. This gives a good one. 1 second.
Like, hey Harris, do we need to use you need to use the bathroom before we leave? Go for it, buddy. We'll wait on you. As soon as he goes to the bathroom, take off.
It's like the staff worker over at.
Oh, dude, he runs out.
Yeah, Dex
Harris
missed
looks at
that.
the 5 of you, then at Mason. You want us with you? Ito nods. You know the truck. You know the equipment. That makes you useful. Harris gives a tired half smile. Fair enough. Mason pushes himself upright carefully on the bad ankle. Then we do this right. The apparatus bay suddenly comes alive. Dex starts opening side compartments and sorting anything worth taking. Girth checks tools, protective equipment, and whatever can be carried without slowing everyone down. Fozzie and Casey hit the storage areas for gloves, helmets, heavy flashlights, radios, pry tools, medical bags, bottled water, and anything else that might keep somebody alive. Ito organizes food and medical supplies. Harris and Mason move around the engine, checking the cab, compartments, hose controls, and the truck's basic readiness. Then the idea of putting gasoline through the sprayer comes up. Harris immediately shakes his head. No, absolutely not. He points at the engine. You put fuel through equipment that was never designed for it. Best case, you destroy the pump. Worst case, you cook everybody riding on this truck. Dex considers that. Harris continues. But the deck gun works. He gestures toward the water system. Full pressure from that can knock people off their feet, clear space, push things away from the truck. Mason and I can operate that without turning this thing into a rolling bomb. That still gives you something valuable. A heavily built emergency vehicle, elevated positions, water pressure for crowd control, firefighter protective gear, medical equipment, tools, and 2 people who actually know how to operate all of it. Within minutes, gear begins piling beside the engine. But there is too much to take everything. You're going to have to prioritize. Dex, Girth, Fozzie, Kaito, each of you tell me the one category of supplies you personally prioritize loading first.
Medical.
All right.
Yeah.
Fozzie says medical. Okay.
Gloves.
I mean, it's a fire station. They kind of live there when they're working there. They probably have a shitload of food and water.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Did they ask
Food
all of us
stuff.
what we want to load?
It says each
Yeah.
of you tell me the one category of supplies that you personally prioritize loading first. So I said Fozzie says medical.
Okay.
Dex says food and water. What about you, Casey?
Let's go for maybe radios.
Casey says
So if we ever have to
communications.
split up at any point.
Yep.
That's a good. Yeah, that's good.
I was thinking pry tools, but I was like, bitch, we can fucking shoot a lot.
Yeah. I'll say pry tools / like all the fire axes and melee
Yeah,
Stuff
stuff
like
Yeah,
like
because
that.
the fire axes are pry tools.
fire axes.
Yeah, there you
and
go. Yeah, that's good. Good point.
Melee pry tools. What do you think, Girth?
Porno.
Let's see.
Yes, that's it. That's the one.
He's so stressed out at this point. He just is like,
Yeah.
I just need to jerk off.
Yeah.
You gotta help me, man.
Oh man. Oh man.
You gotta help me, man.
Everyone starts calling out priorities. Fozzie doesn't hesitate. Medical, trauma bags, gauze, tourniquets, everything. Dex points toward the kitchen. Food and water. As much as we can carry without burying ourselves in shit. Casey is already looking at the charging docks. Communications, radios, batteries, chargers, anything that still works. Ito points toward the tool racks. Axes, pry bars, halligans, anything we can use as a weapon or to get through a locked door. Everyone turns toward Girth. Girth thinks very seriously for a moment. Porno. Silence. Dex slowly turns his head. Captain Harris stares at him. Mason from across the bay. We don't have porno. Girth looks genuinely disappointed.
gotta have porno.
Laughing his head. We're gonna fucking die. And for about 5 seconds, standing in a fire station while Nashville collapses outside, everybody actually laughs. Then Dex claps his hands. All right. Girth can search for his precious pornography. The adults will load the truck. Splits up. Medical, food and water, communications, fire axes and breaching tools, and whatever the hell Girth finds. Window.
Coming out
Everybody
with
give
some
me a search
lotion and
scavenging
toilet
roll for your
paper.
category.
Oh my
including
god.
Girth.
Including
me.
Girth.
Okay.
Oh god.
What kind of roll are we supposed to give them?
It says like, oh here, hold on, let me I'll put it in the chat. Oh my god. So it says everybody give me a search scavenging roll for your category, including Girth.
I rolled a 19.
17.
Search. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I got a 17.
I got a 10.
Damn.
Casey got a 10. Can someone roll for me?
Oh, here. I got you. You got an 11.
Nice.
Damn. That's as good as we're getting all night. Don't expect that to happen again.
It's not gonna be ones and fours.
I love how Girth got a 17. What the? Oh man.
That thing was shitting on us yesterday.
It's like, you guys lied. Look at this.
But I found this is in
Look what I
Mason's locker.
found.
Oh,
The
no.
firehouse turns into a scavenging operation. Fozzie absolutely cleans out the medical inventory. Trauma bags, tourniquets, pressure dressings, gauze, burn dressings, splints, saline, gloves, masks, basic medications. He even finds a compact oxygen kit and additional first aid supplies tucked into one of the response bags. Holy shit, Harris sees the pile. Take it. Fozzie's 19 turns the fire engine into a legitimately useful mobile medical platform. Across the station, Dex's 17 produces another win. Cases of bottled water get loaded first, followed by shelf-stable snacks, protein bars, canned food, electrolyte packets, coffee, and whatever practical food remains in the refrigerators. Not months of supplies, but enough that 7 people aren't immediately worried about their next meal. Casey's 10 is less spectacular. He finds several handheld radios and charging equipment, but some batteries are dead, and nobody knows how long the infrastructure supporting broader communications will remain functional. Still useful, Ito's 11 produces a respectable tool haul, 2 fire axes, a halligan bar, crowbars, bolt
All right,
cutters,
yeah.
heavy-duty gloves, a sledgehammer. Ito looks at Fozzie. Congratulations! He hands him a fire axe. You're armed again.
Hell yeah.
Then everybody hears Girth from the bunk area. Jackpot! Everyone stops. Girth emerges carrying a small stack of magazines like he just recovered the fucking Declaration of Independence. You actually found pornography? 17. That isn't how reality works.
17.
Apparently it is. Captain Harris closes his eyes. I've worked with these people for 12 years and I've never seen those. Girth carefully places his newly recovered morale supplies into the fire engine, but isn't completely wasted. While conducting the most committed pornography search in Davidson County, Girth also opened a firefighter's personal storage locker. Inside, he found something potentially much more important: a paper road atlas of Nashville and Middle Tennessee, several handwritten alternate response routes around major intersections, and a battery-powered emergency scanner. Harris sees it. His smile disappears. "Bring that scanner here." He switches it on. Static. Fragments of voices. Then, a transmission breaks through. Not police, not fire dispatch. A repeating recorded emergency message. Harris turns the volume up. Everyone gradually stops loading. Dex walks over. Casey lowers the radios. Ito and Fozzie join them. The message repeats, and this time, all 5 of you hear it clearly. Something has changed overnight. Harris looks at the group. "Guys, come listen to this."
All right. What does it say? All right. Oh,
See, my porn wasn't a total waste. I found a bunch of useful information. When he said battery powered, I was like, oh, we're going to get real serious now.
Harris turns the scanner up. Static tears through the speaker. Then a calm, automated voice cuts through. Open quote, emergency broadcast. Davidson County residents are advised that emergency response capability has been severely compromised. Close quote, everyone stops moving. The message continues. Open quote, do not travel toward downtown Nashville. Multiple major roadways are obstructed. Do not approach hospitals, police facilities, or designated emergency shelters unless directed by active personnel. Close quote, Dex looks at Harris. That's fucking encouraging. More static. Then the important part. Open quote, residents capable of sheltering safely should remain in place. Municipal water pressure may become unreliable. Cellular and electrical service interruptions are expected. Close quote. Ito looks toward the fire engine. Then the broadcast changes. This part isn't automated. A tired man's voice comes through, distorted and weak. Any surviving fire, EMS or law enforcement units monitoring this frequency. Harris immediately grabs the scanner. The voice continues. County Emergency Coordination is attempting to establish functioning response zones outside the downtown core. Static swallows several words. Then, do not self-deploy downtown. More interference. Repeat, do not self-deploy. Another burst of static. Then you catch something else. Uncontrolled movement east of the river. Harris looks up. Ito's house is in that general direction. The transmission fades before giving you enough information to know exactly what uncontrolled movement means. Then the automated message begins repeating from the beginning. Nobody says anything for a moment. Dex finally breaks the silence. So we have failing utilities, blocked roads, emergency services collapsing, and something happening east of the river. Harris looks toward the loaded engine, and we've got a fire truck. Ito's original plan still makes sense. Get to his house. But now you know the city isn't simply sitting still while you make plans. Something is developing out there.
What decision do we need to make? All right, so it says right now we have 3 immediate choices before the fire engine leaves. So go straight to my house, stick to the original plan, get home, check on the situation, and then recover anything useful, establish what happens in my neighborhood. The risk is that the scanner specifically mentioned uncontrolled movement east of the river. Ask Harris to investigate the radio traffic first, and then that would use the fire department's frequencies and his knowledge of Nashville to figure out what uncontrolled movement means before committing the truck to a route. Or number 3 is change the destination entirely, use the atlas and scanner to identify somewhere safer before leaving the firehouse. It says we don't need a roll to decide, but we need to figure out. So it says Harris looks at Ito, said I can try reaching somebody on the radio before we move, but if we're going to your house, I'd rather know what we're driving into. Dex nods. So do we have Harris work the radio first or load everyone up and head directly to the house?
Can he work on it while we're driving?
Can he speak on the radio and while we are driving? All right. That's funny.
Harris nods immediately. Absolutely. He taps the radio equipment. The engine has its own mobile radio, stronger than those handhelds, and we can monitor while we're moving. Casey holds up one of the portable radios. So we don't have to sit here? Nope, Harris points toward the cab. I drive. Someone rides up front with me and works the radio. Mason can help navigate and monitor traffic from the back. Everybody else stays secured. Dex nods. Then why the fuck are we still here? The plan becomes
Jesus.
simple. Load the
Yeah,
last
aggressive
supplies.
Dex.
Get everyone aboard.
Maybe you need to
Start
dip into my
toward
porn a
Ito's
little bit.
house.
Dex
Monitor
is
the
getting
emergency
sassy,
frequencies.
man.
If Harris gets east of the river, you can change course while you're already underway. Harris climbs toward the driver's seat. All right. Who wants to ride shotgun and work the radio?
I take Girth.
Okay.
Girth, because he had
porn.
Girth has a gun. Girth with the gun in one hand.
I have one more suggestion before we actually leave.
Yeah.
Is it a dumb idea? Because I know it could get wrapped around telephone poles and stuff, but hear me out. If they have a bunch of like fire hoses wrapped up inside there, what if we like unrolled them and tied like fridges to the back of them so we have like these fucking crazy weapons flying behind the.
Oh, Jesus.
I can't even
Oh, God.
conceptualize that. I think you're gonna break the AI. So you're just
Yeah.
attach
He's like-
refrigerators.
He's like, I'm
to the
doing this
back.
for a bunch of idiots. He's like, all one wants to do is jerk off, and the other one wants to tie fridges to the back of the fucking thing.
Sorry.
It doesn't have to be fridges. It could be kegs. It could be, whatever. I was just saying, like, let's put some weapons behind this thing.
Or even, fire stations have like workout equipment, so there could be like 45-pound weights, 45-pound
Yeah,
weights.
there we go.
So we'll-
Dragging 45-pound weights
Yeah.
behind.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
trailed
It's
them
like it's our version
Yeah.
of just got married,
Yeah. So if any zombies trail right behind us, they're getting their legs taken out by these 45-pound weights dragging behind it.
How the fuck?
Oh my god. So tie up weights and tools and heavy items behind the truck to trail behind as weapons to help clear and deter zombies while we are driving.
Dude with water.
Oh my god.
Mario.
God, okay, here we go.
Before Harris can hit the bay door control, Dex suddenly stops. Wait. Everyone looks at him. Dex is staring at the rear of the fire engine. I have an idea. Ito immediately recognizes that tone. Oh, fuck. Dex starts pointing at the equipment scattered around the bay. We've got chains. We've got heavy shit. What if we rig some of it behind the engine? Harris squints at him. What kind of heavy shit? Weights, scrap, tools, whatever we can secure. Drag it behind us. Casey starts laughing. Fozzie slowly nods. You want to give the fire truck a fucking tail? A murder tail. Girth leans out of the cab. I support this. Harris does not attached to anything critical. Rear tow points. Long enough that it stays behind us. If infected start closing from the rear, they're walking into a bunch of heavy shit bouncing around behind a 30,000-pound truck. Harris stares at him. That could snag a parked car, wrap around an axle, hit a survivor, or turn something you're dragging into a projectile. Dex pauses. So you're saying we need to build it correctly? Mason starts laughing from the crew compartment. Harris points at Dex. I fucking hate that sentence. But Dex has already found chain and is looking at the rear attachment
He's
points.
already
This is
doing
exactly
it.
the sort of improvised apocalypse engineering that might work spectacularly or create an entirely new problem. And Dex has mechanical experience. Dex, if you're actually building the fire engine's ridiculous zombie deterrent tail, give me a mechanics role.
Oh shit!
Here we go.
I got a 4.
Oh,
It's gonna, it's gonna be like tampons trailing.
We're gonna drive and the chains are gonna fall off right away.
Oh my
The
god.
bumper's gonna fall off.
Charmin fucking 2-ply.
Oh my god. Here we go. Oh my
We just
god.
got kites on the back of the fucking thing. Oh, those are cool.
Oh my god.
4.
Hey.
Dex spends several minutes constructing what he has confidently named the murder tail. When he finishes, everybody stands behind the engine looking at it. There are chains, there are weights, there's a heavy wrench. There is at least one piece of equipment Harris is fairly certain used to belong somewhere important. Dex puts his hands on his hips. Perfect. Harris stares at the
Shadowy.
No, what? No part of that is perfect. Dex grabs one of the chains and yanks it. Solid. The entire thing immediately shifts sideways and a weight slams into the concrete. Clang. Everyone jumps. Fozzie starts laughing. Casey doubles over. Girth leans out of the passenger window. Looks good from up here. Harris takes one look at
He's
Dex's
such a
attachment
supportive
point
fellow.
and unhooks
Yeah.
the chain. You attached your zombie death machine to equipment housing. Dex looks at it. Strategic equipment housing. You would have ripped half the compartment off the truck. Dex's 4 means the idea isn't necessarily impossible, but this version is a disaster. Harris tosses the chain onto the floor. If you want to try building your apocalypse truck later, we'll find proper tow points and equipment that isn't going to kill us. Dex reluctantly abandons his creation. Version 2. Ito shakes his head. There should not be a version 2. There will absolutely be a version 2. Harris climbs back into the cab. Girth still has the handgun in one hand and radio microphone in the other. The bay door starts rising. The fire engine is finally ready to roll toward Ito's house. Harris puts it in gear. Girth, get on that radio. Now give me that communicable.
All right.
That thing looks atrocious.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Look at how proud Dex is with his hands on his waist.
He's like, yeah.
I did this.
Oh my god. What'd you get, dear Girth, for the communications role?
18.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what? I just realized that's really dumb about this. We're gonna make a shitload of extra noise. It's like jingle bells behind us.
Oh my god.
As long as we
Oh,
don't got to
man.
stop for gas.
Uh,
I think we're okay.
Here we go.
18. The fire engine rolls out into the Nashville morning while Girth starts working the radio. At first, it's chaos. Overlapping transmissions, static. Someone screaming for an ambulance that isn't coming. A police unit reporting an abandoned roadblock. Then Girth starts separating the useful traffic from the noise. Engine 12, this is Nashville fire personnel operating mobile. Anybody receiving? Static. Harris points toward another channel. Try mutual aid. Girth switches. Any active emergency unit respond. A voice immediately answers. Engine 12, identify. Harris's head snaps toward the radio. Girth answers. Captain Harris aboard. 7 survivors, mobile and operational. There's a pause. Then, Jesus Christ, Harris. Harris recognizes the voice. Who is this? Lieutenant Mercer, Emergency Coordination. Girth puts the speaker on. Mercer sounds exhausted. Harris, listen carefully. If you're eastbound, stay off the major corridors. We lost containment around several emergency shelters overnight. Ito looks toward the windshield. Containment? Mercer continues. People started abandoning shelters before dawn. Some were healthy, some weren't. Now you've got thousands of civilians moving through the same corridors as infected. Dex leans forward. That explains the broadcast. Uncontrolled movement. Then Mercer says something that changes the mood inside the engine. Harris, we're also getting reports of neighborhoods losing water pressure. Ito looks at Dex. Food isn't your immediate problem. Water might become one. Mercer continues. And there's something else. Static crackles. Multiple units are reporting infected moving differently in daylight. Nobody speaks. Harris grabs the microphone. Differently how? A long burst of interference. Then Mercer comes back. That's what we're trying to figure out. The transmission cuts. Ahead, Harris turns onto a quieter road leading toward Ito's neighborhood. And several blocks in the distance, you can already see people moving across the roadway. A lot of them. Harris starts slowing the engine. You're going to have to decide whether to keep approaching or find another route.
We're going to plow through them, or are we going to try and find a way around?
I say let's test out Dex's fucking rigged up thing.
Murder
Let's
tail.
plow through them. Let's go through them and see what happens.
Find out what this
Murder
tail.
tail.
Yeah.
He yells it before it hits.
Just make sure you're swerving back and forth along the road so the tail really gets some fucking motion.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, what's behind that fire truck? You just hear me yelling in the background.
Ito looks through the windshield at the mass crossing the road. Drive through. Harris glances over. You sure? Dex leans forward from the crew compartment. Ito grins. Like Murder Town. Girth immediately pounds the dashboard. Fuck yes, Harris exhales. I'm going to regret meeting you people. He reaches down. The fire engine's siren erupts. Whoa! The people ahead react instantly. Some scatter, some don't. And that tells you which ones are infected. Harris drops his foot. The diesel roars. This isn't the box truck. This thing is enormous. 30,000 pounds of steel, water, equipment, and 5 increasingly questionable survivors. Casey grabs a handhold. Fozzie braces the fire axe between his boots. Dex starts laughing. Girth keeps the handgun ready, but Harris shouts, "Don't shoot unless you have to!" The first infected reaches the engine. Thump. Then another. Thump. Thump. Bodies slam against the reinforced front end and disappear beneath the windshield. But suddenly Ito notices something. Mercer was right. Some of the infected aren't simply wandering toward the siren. Several farther down the road turn together and start running. Fast, not toward random noise, toward the fire engine. Harris sees them. Oh, shit. Ahead, the road narrows between abandoned vehicles. Behind you, more infected are pouring into the street. You've committed. There's no casually backing out now. Harris grips the wheel. All right, Murder Town. Someone needs to help Harris pick a line through the wreckage. Who's navigating?
Who's it gonna be? I say Girth.
Okay.
Do Girth.
Do you want him to roll?
A natural 1.
It says, give me a navigation perception roll.
Oh god, 3.
Girth? Harris doesn't even need to explain. Girth jams the radio microphone back into its cradle and leans forward, scanning through the windshield. The street ahead is becoming a maze. Abandoned cars, a delivery van sideways across one lane, infected flooding between vehicles, and beyond them, the road toward Ito's neighborhood. Harris keeps the engine moving. Don't tell me where the zombies are. I can fucking see those. He points through the windshield. Find me the gap. Girth braces one hand against the dashboard, handgun still in the other, and starts reading the roadway. Behind him, Dex watches the infected accelerating toward the truck. Casey and Fozzie grab handholds. Ito looks past the wreckage, trying to recognize exactly where they are. Then Harris sees something worse. A cluster of infected pours from between two stopped vehicles directly into the route he was preparing to take. The opening is closing. Fast. Harris doesn't brake. Girth, give me a navigation perception roll. You need to find Harris a line through Murder Town before that gap disappears.
Please. Please.
I gotta roll again? Oh fuck.
Let's
A natural
Ooh.
1.
What?
No.
Yeah.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die
Yeah.
tonight.
All right, hold on. Let me see.
Vito, can we get the copy pastas and the...
Oh yeah, it's like too.
Gameplay
It's
again.
too long right now. It's like it's telling me I need to get whatchamacallit, nitro.
Oh,
3.
damn.
Girth studies
Oh,
the
I put 3.
There,
Whoops.
left. Harris commits. The fire engine surges toward the opening. Ito sees it half a second later. That's not a gap. Too late. The opening is actually a narrow service lane, partially hidden behind an abandoned SUV, and Harris has just driven 30,000 pounds of fire engine straight toward it. Girth, my bad. Harris violently turns the wheel. Crunch. The engine clips the SUV and shoves it sideways. Casey gets thrown against his harness. Fozzie's fire axe slides across the floor. Dex grabs the overhead rail as equipment crashes around the compartment. Then, wham! The fire engine stops. Not destroyed. Not even close, but wedged. The SUV is pinned against the passenger side. An abandoned delivery van blocks the front left corner, and Harris doesn't have enough room to turn. The siren is still screaming. Harris kills it. Suddenly the cab becomes horribly quiet. Dex looks through the rear window. Guys, the infected you drove past are turning around. And those faster ones, they're already coming. Harris throws the engine into reverse. The tires spin. Nothing. Girth looks at the road, then at Harris. I may have fucked Murder Town. Harris points toward the rear crew compartment. Somebody needs to get outside and move that SUV or clear that van, or we're sitting here ringing the fucking dinner bell. You have seconds before the first infected reach the engine. Who's getting out?
Oh shit.
Well, the first thing that needs to happen is we have that water thing on the top, right? So shouldn't somebody get up there and man the water gun on top of the fire truck?
I love that.
All right.
Who's
As
the best
someone's
at shooting guns?
that, I think that's me.
To do the water gun.
Well, I thought one of the firemen were gonna shoot the water gun.
I know. Let's see. Let's Fozzie I'll just say I'll leave it up to chance. I'll say Fozzie recommends that someone pops up on top and uses the water gun to create space. And
Is before you press enter, is our murder tale doing anything?
I think the guy took it off. Remember? Didn't he say no? And you're like part 2, and you're like, and he's like no, and I'm like no, because we determined
So we don't even have one.
Yeah, we don't have murder tale.
Oh, okay. I was gonna offer to go back there and just start taking
the
wrenches
issue.
and throwing and shit.
Yeah, I know.
All
So-
right. All right.
So Fozzie
Here,
recommends.
take his broke ass ankle with you.
I know. So Fozzie recommends that someone pops out on top, uses the water gun to create space, push back the zombies. And I'll say Ito will pop out, and and try to move the SUV. Who wants to come and help me? Fozzie, you want to come help me?
Yeah, I
Casey?
need to grab the fire axe and come and help you.
We'll grab the fire axe and help, and Casey will come for moral support.
Go, guys. Yeah, no, you can do it, dude.
We consider throwing the gimp out for bait.
What if the staffer just starts running up and, hey, guys!
Hey, I finally caught up to you.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
You came back for me. It's like, yeah, we did. Totally, man. Oh, man.
Sorry it took so long.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Oh, man. Oh, this is going to be a good one.
Fozzie looks through the rear glass at the infected closing in. Why the fuck are we getting out without using the giant water gun? Harris turns. For 1 second, everybody looks at everybody else. Then Mason points upward. Deck gun. Fozzie grins. Deck gun. Put somebody on top and blast these fuckers back while we clear the truck. That changes the plan. Ito grabs the Halligan and heads for the side door. I'll work the SUV. Fozzie snatches up his fire axe. I'm with you. Casey grabs his radio. I'll go too. Ito looks at him. What are you doing? Moral support. Dex looks toward Mason's injured ankle. We could always throw the gimp out as bait. Even Harris laughs once. Then the first infected slams into the back of the engine. Bang! Another hits the side. The joke dies immediately. Harris points toward the roof access. Deck gun can buy you room, but somebody has to operate it. Once Ito, Fozzie, and Casey are outside, you three stay together. Nobody gets heroic. Ito grips the Halligan. Fozzie raises the axe. Casey positions himself behind them. Outside, the infected are closing from the rear, while the SUV remains crushed against the engine's passenger side. You need two things to happen at once. Someone has to get on the roof and operate the deck gun. And Ito, Fozzie, and Casey have to clear enough space to free the engine. Dex or Girth, which one of you is taking the roof-mounted water cannon?
I'll do it.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's a Dex thing.
Dex will do it. I have a feeling a roll's going to come up.
Yeah, for sure. We're doing agility rolls, boys.
Yeah.
And probably a damage roll or something
Yeah.
with the gun.
Says, here, I'll let it prompt you for it. Hold on.
Dex doesn't hesitate. I've got it. Harris points toward the roof access, then move. Dex climbs up with the confidence of a man who absolutely believes operating a fire engine deck gun requires no specialized knowledge whatsoever. Mason shouts after him, open the valve gradually. Dex gives him a thumbs up. I know. You absolutely do not know. Dex reaches the top. From up there, the situation looks worse. The fire engine is wedged hard between the SUV and the delivery van, and the infected are pouring into the street from behind, some walking, some running. Below him, Ito has the Halligan ready. Fozzie has the fire axe. Casey is right behind them with the radio. Girth remains in the cab with the handgun, while Harris keeps the engine running, ready to move the instant there's space. Dex gets both hands onto the deck gun controls. The nozzle swings toward the approaching infected. For the first time all morning, the group has a chance to turn the situation around instead of simply reacting to it. Harris shouts through the open hatch, Dex! Keep the stream low and sweep! You're making space, not trying to launch them into fucking Kentucky. Dex smiles. Copy that. He reaches for the control. Dex, give me an operations mechanics roll to control the deck gun under pressure.
Oh, natural 20.
Hey.
Oh,
There we go. Oh, look at that image, dude. That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Natural 20. Dex grabs the deck gun controls. Mason is still yelling instructions from below. Dex, ease into the valve. Dex opens it. The pump catches, the hose stiffens, and the deck gun roars. A massive column of water explodes across the street. The first infected takes the stream square in the chest and gets swept backward into 3 more. Dex immediately understands the controls. Pressure, angle, recoil, sweep. He lowers the nozzle and starts painting the pavement from left to right. Shh! An entire line of infected loses its footing. Bodies tumble across the wet asphalt. Runners trying to reach the engine slam into the ones already falling. Dex reverses the sweep. Another section of roadway disappears beneath the torrent. From inside the engine, Mason just stares upward. Holy shit. Harris looks in the mirror. Apparently, he does know. Girth pounds the dashboard. Murder Town! Outside, Ito looks back. For the first time since the engine became wedged, there is suddenly open pavement behind you. Not permanently. But Dex's 20 has bought the team something enormously valuable. Time and space. Ito slams the Halligan into the gap beside the SUV. Fozzie moves beside him with the axe. Casey positions himself where he can warn them the second anything gets through Dex's water curtain. Harris throws the engine into reverse and waits. You three, clear that fucking car! The water cannon thunders overhead. Infected are being held back. The engine is running. Everything now depends on freeing that passenger side. Ito, make the primary strength leverage roll with the Halligan. Fozzie, roll strength to assist him. Casey, roll perception to cover them while they work.
All right, someone roll for me, and then Fozzie and Casey roll.
You rolled a 15.
Okay.
I rolled a 10.
Somebody's about to get fucked up, dude.
I know.
I rolled a 5.
Oh no! No!
I'm about to miss that one.
Oh no!
My fault, man. I blinked.
Oh my god! All right.
15, 10, 5. Ito drives the Halligan deep between the SUV and the crushed edge of the fire engine. Fozzie! Fozzie grabs on. Together they pull. Metal screams. The SUV shifts. Not much, but enough. Again. Ito resets the Halligan. Fozzie throws his weight into it. Above them, Dex is still absolutely dominating the street. The deck gun sweeps across another wave of infected, sending bodies sliding across the pavement and buying the team precious seconds. Ito pulls. Crunch. The SUV moves another foot. Inside the cab, Harris sees it. That might be enough. He turns the wheel and feathers the engine backward. The fire truck groans against the wreckage. Then Casey hears something. Too late. His 5 missed an infected that wasn't coming from behind. It crawls out from under the delivery van.
Motherfucker.
Its hand shoots around Casey's ankle. Casey! Casey hits the pavement. Fozzie immediately releases the Halligan and turns toward his brother. The infected is dragging itself out from beneath the van, snapping at Casey's leg. Ito now has a brutal choice. The SUV has shifted. Harris may have enough room right now, but Fozzie has broken away to help Casey. And Dex's water curtain won't hold the street forever. Harris screams from the cab, Ito, do I move the truck? Casey is kicking at the infected. Fozzie raises the fire axe. Ito, do you tell Harris to move now, or hold the engine until Casey is clear?
Leave Casey in the dust. No, I'm just kidding. Hold the engine. Hold the engine.
Me and the fucking staffer are coming for you, bitch. Link up with him.
I think we seriously consider tossing out the gimp at this point on the other side, and then I'm gonna shoot the water gun directly on the zombie's face and melt it, and then you guys get back in the truck.
Melt it.
Oh man,
He just has no face.
Hold it. Ito doesn't even think about it. Casey's not clear. Harris immediately takes his foot off the accelerator. The engine stays exactly where it is. Fozzie is already moving. He reaches Casey just as the infected drags itself farther from underneath the van. Casey kicks wildly, trying to keep its mouth away from his leg. Get this fucker off me! Fozzie raises the fire axe, but he can't simply swing. Casey's ankle is tangled in the infected's grip,
God.
and one bad strike could bury the axe in his own brother.
Oh.
Above them, whoosh! Dex sweeps another wall of water across the street, but the pressure has attracted attention. More infected are appearing between the abandoned cars. Girth throws open the passenger door and leans out with a handgun. I've got you! Ito abandons the SUV completely and moves toward Casey. For one moment, the entire plan has become about getting one person back onto his feet. Casey sees the infected's mouth coming toward his calf. Fozzie has the axe. Ito is closing. Girth has a shot if he can get a clean angle. Fozzie, you're closest. Give me a combat roll to get that infected off your brother without hitting Casey.
You wouldn't hit your brother, would you, Brady? Dude, you love me. You love me. You wouldn't fucking saw my ankle off, would you?
Oh,
Come on.
man.
That would be funny. 2. Fuck. You got 2 guys with fucked up ankles. Why is it just shitting on me right
15. Fozzie sees the angle. Casey, stop kicking! What? Stop fucking moving! Casey freezes. The infected pulls itself upward, mouth snapping toward his calf. Fozzie reverses his grip on the fire axe. He doesn't swing the blade. He drives the handle down across the infected's forearm. Crack! Its grip breaks. Casey rips his leg free. Move! Fozzie grabs his brother by the jacket and hauls him backward. Ito reaches them and helps drag Casey clear. Casey, you bit? No. Scratched? I don't fucking know! No time to check. Girth sees all three of them clear the wheel path. They're good! Ito turns toward the cab. Harris, now! Harris punches the accelerator. The fire engine reverses. Metal shrieks as the passenger side scrapes past the SUV. Then suddenly, it breaks free. Dex is still on top, sweeping the deck gun across the roadway like he was born on a fire truck. Fozzie, Ito, and Casey scramble aboard. Doors slam. Harris throws the engine into drive, the diesel roars, and Murder Town starts moving again. But Ito immediately drops beside Casey. Let me see your leg. Casey pulls up his pant leg. There are dirty handprints around his ankle. His boot is scuffed, and just above it, there's blood. Nobody knows whose. Casey needs to be checked before this truck goes any farther.
All right. I'll say Ito
Get
will.
voted off the island, dude.
I'll say Ito will check.
That's crazy.
Oh my god. I'm probably
What
having
did
to
I
do a
do?
roll.
I just don't get it.
All right. Someone give me a medical roll.
Ito gets Casey into the crew compartment. Sit down. Boot off. Casey is breathing hard
You got
from
a
the
14.
adrenaline. Fozzie stays directly beside his brother. Dex is climbing down from the deck gun while Girth watches the road and Harris keeps the engine moving slowly away from the wreckage. Casey yanks off his boot. Ito pulls on gloves and starts cleaning the blood away. Don't tell me you're fine. Let me look. The first wipe comes back red. Ito checks the ankle, then the calf. He's looking for puncture marks, broken skin, scratches, anything that could have come from the infected rather than the fall. Fozzie leans over. Well, Ito hasn't determined that yet. The blood could be Casey's. It could be the... And after what happened with Harris, nobody in this truck is going to guess. Ito, give me a medical roll.
All right. I rolled a 14. Casey, I pray for you.
14. Ito cleans the blood away carefully. Everyone watches. First the ankle. No punctures. Then the calf. No bite mark. Ito finds a shallow scrape along the outside of Casey's lower leg, but after cleaning it, he can see what happened. The abrasion is broad and dirty, consistent with Casey hitting the pavement when he was pulled down, not teeth or fingernails cutting into him. Ito checks it twice, then looks up. I don't see a bite. Fozzie exhales. Casey leans his head against the seat. Jesus Christ. Ito isn't finished. He disinfects the scrape, dresses it, and looks directly at Casey. You're probably good, but after Harris, we're not pretending we know everything about transmission. We watch it. Casey nods. Fair. Dex drops down from the roof access, absolutely soaked from the deck gun spray. So, no bite. Dex grins. Good, because I'm not throwing him out after I just saved everybody. Mason looks at him. You were willing to throw me out 5 minutes ago. You're the gimp. Fuck you. Then Harris interrupts from the cab. Guys, the joking stops. The fire engine has reached the next intersection, and Harris isn't looking at the infected behind you. He's looking ahead. Something is happening farther down the route toward Ito's neighborhood. Something big enough that even from here, you can see smoke rising above the houses.
All right. Let's see what next. So I guess we're going to have to figure out what we do next.
Harris eases the fire engine forward. Nobody celebrates escaping Murder Town anymore. Ahead, a column of dark smoke is climbing over the rooftops, roughly in the direction you're traveling. Ito knows these roads, and after another few seconds, he realizes something uncomfortable. That smoke could be somewhere near his neighborhood. Not necessarily his house. You're still too far away to tell, but close enough that the possibility lands hard. Dex moves toward the windshield. How far is your place? Not far. Girth looks at the road atlas. Casey checks his radio. Fozzie sits beside him, fire axe between his knees. Then the emergency scanner crackles again. A broken transmission comes through. Structure fire. Static. Multiple residences. Then another voice cuts across it. Civilians still evacuating. Harris reaches for the microphone. Before he can answer, Casey hears something on one of the handheld channels. Not dispatch. A person. Weak. Frantic. Anybody hearing me? Casey raises the radio. The voice returns. Please, we're trapped. Static. There are 6 of us. Then McGavock. The transmission disappears. Harris looks at Ito. The smoke is ahead. Your house is ahead. And somewhere nearby, survivors are transmitting for help. Now you have the first real decision of the morning. Keep driving directly toward Ito's house and find out whether the smoke is near it, or have Casey try to locate that survivor transmission before you pass the area.
I don't give a fuck about them.
We gotta get to the house, man.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
No, we're not in the mode of saving people right now. I don't even know why AI is bringing that stupid shit up.
Trucking, fuck forward policy, dude. I'm staying home. I'm not helping nobody out.
Let's see.
Ito doesn't hesitate. We're going home. Casey looks at the radio. The frightened voice breaks through again. Please, anybody. Ito reaches over and turns the volume down. We barely got ourselves out of that street. We're not Captain Save-A-Ho. Dex nods. House first. Nobody argues. Harris keeps driving. The fire engine pushes deeper into the neighborhood, taking side streets whenever abandoned cars block the main road. The farther you travel, the stranger Nashville becomes. Open front doors, cars abandoned in driveways, sprinklers still running across empty lawns, a dog barking somewhere nobody can see, and that column of smoke getting larger. Ito begins recognizing landmarks. We're close. Girth checks the handgun. Fozzie grips the fire axe. Casey watches through the side window. Dex studies every intersection. Then Harris turns onto the final stretch. Ito leans forward. His neighborhood comes into view. The smoke isn't coming from his house. It's coming from several homes a few streets beyond it. Ito exhales. Then he sees his property. The house is standing. No obvious fire damage. No infected wandering across the front lawn. But something is wrong. Harris slows the engine. The front door of Ito's house is wide open, and Ito knows damn well he didn't leave it that way. Harris stops several houses short.
Well, I hope
The
not.
diesel idles. Nobody gets out. Dex looks at Ito. Your house, your call. This is the last major problem between you and the end of this story arc. The 5 of you have made it home. Now you have to find out who or what got there first.
All right. So do you guys want to all get out, gear up, and then sweep the house?
Yep.
Yeah.
All get
Yeah.
out, gear up, and sweep the
Just for the
house.
excitement. Otherwise, I'd say let's get out of here. Let's go to somebody else's house.
I know, right? There is this huge ass house in my neighborhood that was the original farmhouse before they sold it and turned a neighborhood. And we always joke around about like that house. It's huge. It's like I think it's $5 or $6 million house. They have like a side back house and everything. It's 3 stories at the basement. And I always think like, man, that guy probably has like the craziest fucking arsenal of weapons in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Here we go.
Maybe we should just go there right now.
I know,
That
right?
sounds pretty cool.
I know. This guy's like a YouTuber. Like the house burnt down after the original owners like died, and then the kids owned the house and it burnt down when it was unoccupied. And so some YouTuber ended up buying it for $1 million and then put cash into it and like flipped it. And so now he lives in this like crazy, like beautiful, modern looking like mansion in the middle of like our neighborhood. And it's like all like smaller houses with this one house up on the top of the hill. It's a mansion. It's kind of weird, but yeah, it's Franklin for you.
Everybody gets out. No debate. No waiting. Ito grabs the Halligan and points toward the house. I know the layout. Stay close. Girth checks the handgun and takes the right side of the approach. Fozzie grips the fire axe in both hands. Casey keeps the radio clipped high and stays just behind him. Dex falls in at the rear, watching the street as much as the house. Harris keeps the fire engine running behind you. Mason stays aboard. The 5 of you cross the yard. The front door is still wide open. Ito reaches the porch first. Nothing obvious. No blood on the threshold. No body. No movement inside. But the house is too quiet. Ito raises one hand. Everyone stops. From where he stands, he can see part of the entryway and living room. Something has definitely been disturbed. A chair is knocked over. There are items on the floor that shouldn't be there. And deeper inside, a faint sound. Not footsteps, not growling. Something smaller, a scrape, then silence. Ito knows exactly where every hallway and room goes from here. You can clear this efficiently if everyone follows his lead. Ito, give me a perception roll for the initial entry. Girth, give me a perception roll covering the opposite angle.
All right, Girth, roll for both of us.
Okay, first roll is an 18.
Nice.
Second is a 10.
Oh no. All right. If this doesn't go well, we're going to that fucking mansion. That's all I gotta say. Oh no. Oh no. What is this saying? Oh shit. Oh great. I didn't mention if I have a family or not, but
18 for Ito, 10 for Girth. Ito steps through the doorway and immediately sees what Girth misses. The disturbance isn't random. The knocked-over chair, the drawer hanging open, a cabinet door left crooked. Someone has been searching the house. Not trashing it, searching it. Ito raises a fist. Everybody freezes. Then he spots something else near the hallway, a fresh scuff across the floor, and just beyond it, the edge of a muddy footprint. Human-sized, recent. Ito points silently toward the hallway. Girth shifts his handgun toward that angle. Fozzie tightens both hands around the axe. Casey brings the radio close to his chest. Dex watches the rear. Then the scraping sound comes again. Scrape. Closer than before. Ito knows exactly what's down that hallway. Bedrooms, bathroom, closets, and the route toward the back of the house. He also realizes something else. Whoever came in here may still be alive. Because the front of the house doesn't look like an infected wandered through it. It looks like someone was looking for supplies. Then a shadow moves across the far end of the hallway. Fast. Gone. Girth whispers, "Saw that." Ito nods. Now everybody did. You're seconds away from contact. Ito, you know the house best. Do you call out and announce yourselves, or keep the team silent and push down the hallway?
Oh my god. Let's stay silent, and Girth takes the lead. Trigger, finger, ready, and eager.
Eager. And instead of eager, and sexually frustrated because he hasn't gotten into the porn stash yet.
No, Girth, I don't want your big box of porn. Your boner jams 03.
Yeah.
Ito gives the signal. No talking, no warning. The five of you move. Girth takes point with the handgun up, finger riding the trigger, absolutely itching for whatever is around that corner to make the wrong move. Ito stays directly behind him with the Halligan. Fozzie follows with the fire axe. Casey keeps the radio tight against his chest. Dex turns just enough to keep checking behind the group. One step, then another. The muddy tracks continue down the hallway. Girth reaches the first doorway, empty bedroom. Next, bathroom, clear. Ito notices the tracks change. Whoever came through here stopped being careful. They get heavier, faster, straight toward the back of the house. Girth reaches the corner. The scraping comes again, right there. He swings around, gun up, and a figure explodes out of the next room. Human, a man, maybe 30s, filthy clothes, backpack stuffed full. And he's holding one of Ito's kitchen knives in front of him with both hands. He sees Girth's gun and instantly freezes. Don't shoot! Girth already has the sights centered on his chest. Behind the man, Ito can see an open backpack on the floor. Food, bottled water, medication, stuff taken from the house. The stranger is terrified, but he's still holding the knife. Girth's trigger finger tightens. Girth, what do you do?
I shoot him in the fucking head.
Straight up.
Wrong fucking house.
Yeah, wrong house, buddy.
Oh, that's so good. That is so good. That is so fucking good.
If you wanted to live, you should have dropped the knife immediately.
Yep.
It's thinking. It's like, this is not past my censorship filters.
yeah. He's like, this dude. His first instinct is to grab porn instead of survival strength, and he's shooting the first NPC we.
Wild card.
Girth looks at
Girth
X
doesn't
and he's on
hesitate.
top.
The stranger sees it in his face.
Gives him the gladiator thumb.
Bang! The gunshot detonates inside the hallway. The man drops instantly. The kitchen knife clatters across the floor. For half a second, nobody moves. Fozzie's axe is still raised. Casey flinches from the blast. Dex stares past Girth at the body. Ito looks down at the open backpack. Food, water, medication, his supplies. Girth lowers the pistol just enough to reassess. Then Ito notices something near the backpack. Not another weapon. A second bag, smaller, children's clothes sticking out of the top, and tucked beside it.
Shot a child.
Handwriting.
No, he shot
That
a
changes the mood.
parent.
Whatever this man was doing here, there may be more to the story than simple looting. But the house is not cleared yet. From somewhere deeper toward the rear bedroom, a floorboard creaks. Everyone hears it. Dex turns. Fozzie grips the axe tighter. Casey raises the radio. Ito looks toward the remaining closed door. There is still someone else inside the house.
Oh my-
Go finish the family.
Oh my god. Oh, I just said we push forward. Let's see what happens. Oh my god.
Girth Girth turns to us. Meat's back on the menu, boy.
Did all the work for us. Bags are already packed.
Oh,
Dex is just like Girth.
I toss out all the baby shit. Like, we don't need
Yeah.
this.
oh no.
Girth likes his meat fresh.
Dude, this chat GPT is fucking horrible, man. Second backpack, smaller, a children's. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Dude? That is so fucked up. Oh my god. All right. Oh my god.
It's playing a psychology game.
I know. This is like truly testing our humanity, right? Oh my god.
Well, Girth
Nobody
is an
stops.
asshole,
Girth
so we know
moves
that.
first. Gun up. Ito follows with the Halligan tight against his chest. Fozzie comes next with the axe. Casey stays behind him. Dex watches the rear. The hallway feels impossibly narrow now. Every footstep sounds too loud after the gunshot. At the end of the hall, the rear bedroom door is closed. Girth reaches it, pauses. Ito points to the hinge side. Fozzie shifts opposite. Casey backs off half a step. Dex turns enough to cover the hall behind them. Then a voice comes through the door. Small, shaking. Dad? Everybody freezes. Girth's expression changes instantly. Ito looks back toward the body in the hallway. The children's clothes. The second bag. Now it makes sense. Another voice comes from inside. A child, maybe 8 or 9. Dad, nobody. Doorknob slowly begins to turn from the other side.
Oh, looks
Five of
like
you are standing
Girth.
outside
Looks like
that
Girth is
bedroom.
gonna be a
Whoever is
parent.
inside is about to open the door.
Oh my god. This is so bad.
just for shits and gigs, I say we
I'm killing
we
the kid.
walk the kid out the front door. Good luck and close it.
Sorry, buddy. You gotta go.
We blindfold the kid, spin him around,
And then
in circles
the
go
kid
crazy.
stands there shocked for about 10 seconds, and then the door opens. Oh, you forgot your dad.
Hey kid,
I just go up to him and I'm like, your dad, he left.
You're my kid.
your mind's now.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, let's wrap it up here. This is gonna be the last one.
Oh, you
The doorknob
okay?
turns. Girth keeps the gun up. Ito is close enough to see his hand trembling now, not from fear, from the realization of what just happened. The door opens 3 inches, then 6. A little girl appears first.
Oh,
Maybe
get the
8.
graft.
Behind her is an older
Ah,
boy, perhaps
fuck.
11 or 12, clutching a backpack against his chest. Neither one is infected. Neither one is armed. The girl looks past all 5 of you toward the hallway. Where's my dad? Nobody answers. Not immediately. Then the boy sees the blood farther down the hall. His face changes. He pulls his sister backward. You killed him. Girth lowers the handgun.
Shit.
For the first time since Bridgestone Arena, there is no zombie to blame.
Boss,
No
he
bad roll.
smashes the girl
No
with an
collect, no infected charging through a doorway. Just a frightened father who broke into the wrong house looking for supplies, and 2 kids who were waiting for him in the bedroom. Outside, the fire engine idles. Smoke continues rising over Nashville. The emergency scanner keeps whispering fragments of a city coming apart. And inside Ito's house, 5 survivors realize something important. Surviving the dead may be easier than deciding who you become around the living. Ito looks at the children, then at the backpack of stolen food, then at Girth. You have a decision to make before this day goes any further. Do you take the children with you and accept responsibility for them, or give them supplies and send them on their own?
Oh,
That decision will open the next chapter. End of story arc.
ice the bitch.
So
God.
this
To be
fucking AI is
continued.
gonna make me sleep with that tonight.
One that was just
You monster!
Yeah, what a
God.
he should have dropped. Yeah, Dad. He should have dropped the fucking knife. Can't
Ah,
say
dude,
don't
that's
shoot with a knife in your
brutal.
hand.
Oh my god, that is so brutal.
oh, that actually brought tears to my fucking face.
A little bit, right? It's a daughter and the son. The son's like, you
I'm like,
killed him.
it's gotta be it's gotta
And
be
then-
a girl,
and then
dude. Fuck.
It surprised you with the double up of children.
I know.
Yeah, I'm like, not even just one. There's fucking 2.
One, then another comes
Yo.
out. Soon,
All
10
right.
children.
Turns out he was Mormon.
Turns out he ran a
and
foster
9
home.
wives. Now we gotta take care of everybody.
Oh
He
my
ran a
God.
foster home. His wife died 20 years ago. And he just kept doing it. He just killed him.
Oh man, that got dark. That got real dark.
I guess we could have been like,
You could have clearly been like,
is,
okay.
is anyone else in the house?
Is anyone else? Oh,
Be
my
like, yeah,
God.
my kids. Like, oh shit, let's reassess what's happening.
I love that.
No, like
Girth
now we're
would-
fucking blowing his head off.
I love that
I'm like-
Girth was like intrusive thought, and Burrito's like, oh yeah, intrusive thought. Here we go. Right away, like no hesitation, nobody questioned it. We were
Oh,
all
man.
pretty evil right there.
Yeah. I mean, this is good for like a test run. Like we know like, oh shit, dude, like AI is gonna like flip the script on us if we make like bad choices. It might like make us pay for it.
Fozzie barrel rolls at the
Oh.
children, swinging his axe.
Oh man, that was so good.
I
Oh.
walk up to Girth, gently take the handgun out of his hands. I'll take care of this.
Oh yeah, you guys leave.
It's all right, Girth. You can at least still got time to save yourself. I'm already pretty fucked.
You guys might want to go out to the fire truck.
Turn
Wait
on
for
the
me
radio.
outside. These kids are. We're gonna go to the farm. These kids aren't coming.
Jesus.
Oh my- It's like just leave me with the porno and go, guys.
Girth sadly jerks it for a while.
using his tears as lube.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
Or
god.
Girth is so sad he can't jerk off. Comes back like, dude, give me that fucking porn, man.
You're not gonna use it.
I don't need it. I just killed those kids.
Really got the
Yeah,
blood.
yeah, I know.
Dirty game.
Came as soon as that dad dropped to the floor.
Trust me, that gun wasn't the only thing shooting.
Oh man.
Oh fuck.
Gonna fall.
Oh my god.
I'm dead.
Burrito's gonna get banned off Twitch.
I know, right? Oh
Dex out
my,
here shooting bullets and rope.
oh man.
Holy shit.
That is so
All right, I'm
good.
You gotta put that on Girth's player card.
Yeah, I took first ask questions later.
Oh man. That was pretty good.